Hello Galactic family. Avatar heart and transmutative truth, purification and transmutation, peace, light and love. Let's go to questions. Surface relationships. Hello dear masters. Gratitude for your beautiful messages that I accompany every day. Dear ones, I would like to know why that rejection hurts me so much, especially in the area of loving relationship. 2 years ago I found a friend from childhood, in which I have always been very attached to him. After many conversations and wanting a reunion of both parties, I discovered that I was always in love with him and opened my heart to him, and he simply was not very honest with me, without telling me that I was with someone else. We no longer have contact today, but what hurts me most is his lack of honesty, and I feel very rejected at this, since we were very close friends. Even after all this, I still love him very much. What does this experience want to teach me? I want to heal myself from all this and find someone with an open heart, because I know that I have a lot of love to offer. Many thanks for the attention, dear masters. Answer, my beloved daughter. I'm Rowena, and I've come to tell you that love relationships are bombs opening up to ourselves. As much as we look for something good in our relationship, we will always be finding something that is within us. When you became involved with this friend, you forgot to observe the details, to watch for the signs that could show you what it would be. But she was so intoxicated with the possibility of the meeting that she forgot to realize what was really happening. Daughter, people, in general, are superficial, have illusory friendships, frivolous relationships, because in the end they do not want to go against themselves. So they go through life living in transient relationships, meaningless friendships, for they are still in this stage of superficiality. But you, daughter, you want something deeper because you seek in yourself that depth. When you search for relationships, you do not want something superficial, but something deep. Therefore, daughter, I tell you that what you feel is not love, but you see there a possibility of finding your own depth, your own relationship with yourself. Look, daughter, to the details of this meeting, of this friendship, and you will see that it is not love, because it will never bring you the depth of what you want to experience. This was a mere illusion that she created within herself. Let life run its course, let it develop, and in the next encounters wait for this depth of look, speech, gestures. Do not surrender to the superficiality of life, for this path will not lead you to happiness. In the meantime, see how deep you are, and realize that you are already capable of having everything in life, of feeling and thus finding a relationship that reflects that feeling within you. Stay in peace. I'm Rowena. Relationships. Masters, gratitude for being part of my daily life and filling me with peace. A few years ago I was on the road to awakening. I got rid of depression and panic attacks. I was able to perform a job that satisfies me. Despite evolution, I believe that I still need to work on relationships. I have not affectionately related to anyone for some years, and I do not know how to change it. In the matter of friendship, most of my friends have left my city, or are married. I leave little. I feel alone. I still do not know how to change it, find other life partners, be it other friends or someone effectively. Answer, dear daughter. What happens to you is that, because of the sufferings you have been through, you have closed yourself up, and cultivating the fear of relating to the external, with the fear of hurting yourself, of losing your center again and your balance and peace. That will happen gradually, my dear. But you can work on cleansing your heart chakra daily with the pink flame to then open that wound that has been closed with remnants of fear and insecurity, but that must be opened and treated to be cleaned and released so that you open a new reality in your future. Apply the pink flame in your heart daily. Notice how your emotions will begin to surface again, and at that moment, dear, you will realize that you will no longer react as before to these emotions. You will see yourself stronger and more confident, and then the fear will be released. This is the necessary process for healing to happen in you, my dear, and open yourself to new connections in your life, overcoming the fear of returning to the past. Stay in peace, my dearest beloved. I'm Rowena. Dreams. Masters. I have a relationship of almost 4 years, between comings and goings. Within these 4 years, we have had some financial difficulties and our self-esteem is very low. Some time ago, I had a dream with my partner, where we were in another century and I brutally hurt him. I wonder if this dream has anything to do with our experiences in this incarnation. I would also like guidance, because we like each other very much. Gratitude for everything. Answer, beloved daughter, your karma no longer exists. The dream that you had answered the question that you asked, and it came to show you that yes, there was an earlier experience where they lived together, and therefore so many comings and goings, as you say, daughter. But what I tell you is that there are no more restrictions between you, and that you can stay together or not, seeking the individual evolution of each one, daughter. Realize that there is not something that binds you beyond the will to be together in this incarnation. You are free to go in peace. But I ask you, is peace present in your relationship, daughter? If so, be at peace knowing that there is something to build together and that it will be a relationship of respect and freedom, where each will allow the other to follow their own learning and growth, standing beside as a good companion of the day to support. But notice, daughter, that the purpose of your life, which you have sought, is of your own evolution. So stay in the pursuit of your truth, and follow your life to manifest it, above all relationships that arise, dear, for you are free. Be at peace, my dear. Masters PTA. Sleep. Masters. For a long time I have been feeling very sleepy and unwell. It seems that I never sleep enough, staying sleepy all day, and this disturbs me in my tasks, because sometimes I cannot concentrate. I have no difficulty sleeping at night, but I always feel tired. I would like to understand if there is any problem and if it is related to food, physiological, emotional or even spiritual. In a few days that desire to sleep comes with headaches. How can I improve? I would like guidance so that I can feel better and more willing. Gratitude. Answer, my daughter. You are devoting too much energy to something that is not in line with your nature. Every moment you let your truth aside to fit in half, it causes an imbalance in your physical, emotional, and spiritual body that you feel like sleep and headaches. You are involved in routines that bring experiences that walk against what you believe to be right, or as truth discovered within yourself. Go to observe the experiences to which it is inserted, daughter, perceive the moments in which this sensation begins to appear. What thought you have in mind at the moment, whether it is a contradiction to something you have to do, or even the way you are observing your life. Sometimes we create our own suffering when we decide to look at experiences as something we do not like, forgetting the learning that is there. Begin to stay more attentive to experiences seeking learning, keeping yourself disconnected from the energy of suffering, but just watching as a good student learn from those situations in life. This will make life lighter, and may manifest its truth in its environment and in any environment that is inserted, my beloved. Stay in peace. Masters PTA. Old energies and anger. Beloved Masters, thank you for the opportunity. Can I ask 2 questions? If not, respond to what is best for me. The first question is how to be calmer, because I am a very nervous person and I struggle every day to fight it, and almost every day I go to sleep very sad for not having won the day. I read all the answers and questions posted here, and I had a feeling that the answer to my question would be to release old energies, to love myself. Please, what should I do? The second question is about the multidimensionality course. I did the physical course for the longest time requested and had no recollection, although I have already done astral trips and could lend a hand in some cases to my helpers. Would it be good for me to continue with the El Moria course or look for something else? Archangel Michael and El Moria, love, love, love. Infinite gratitude. Answer: beloved sister, I am Claire. I am here to bring you some words from my experience, as you have known me incarnate on this planet. I was involved in situations of conflict, until I decided to overcome all the barriers that prevented me from being myself. I have been at peace with myself, for I have found my truth. Loving oneself dearly does not only understand in studying and preparing oneself through courses, but in finding within oneself the purpose of serving. What would my whole life do if I had not had the opportunity to serve? It was through selfless service, charity, my beloved, that I found love for myself and also awakened to inner peace. All the restrained anger will be overcome, if you channel your energy into something good, like the practice of charity. You will find through it, gradually, to yourself, and then the love for itself is what will bring that peace. Be at peace, my dear sister. Clara of Assisi. Professional life and dream. Masters. I have my moments of thanks for what I am, and what I have at my disposal, and it seems to me, to receive some answers to questions I ask about my life. But I would like to know if there is anything else I am not seeing/perceiving, and that it may be significant that I become aware. My situation regarding work, and financial independence, all this fluctuation over the years, so much difficulty to achieve something. Was it all my fault and my fears? Am I not subjecting myself like the others? I know I've been wrong a lot, and I think I've hit some karma about it. I know I enjoyed many crumbs because it was bread, until now I want to define more what I want to attract into my life. I am grateful to be using my creativity, and somehow reaching out to other people, but I want to be more active, engaging with jobs with a more palpable and comprehensive meaning. Although I feel pressure to prove things and give good news here at home, and the world outside, that's not why I want more. I want because I feel I have more to give, I just do not know how. After the 17-18 years has been a great fight, it seems that I have chosen the hard way. Now that I have regained some north, what I have to do? What is the piece of the puzzle that I have not found yet? If possible, could you tell me why I have so many dreams while I sleep? I think they are of several types. Are cleanings to operate? The ones with crystals are very beautiful, and I also do not know the meaning of this. Thankful. Answer: dear daughter. The answer to all your questions is just one: balance. You are at an age you have contact with a lot of information from diverse sources, and this multiplies the work of your mind trying to understand and process all of this. This phase of your life is understood from many discoveries and many longings for the future, and this often causes some to be led to look for drugs or alcohol. It is this daughter feeling, which leads young people to seek ways to calm the mind, to rebalance, but in the wrong way. Silence your daughter mind. Try to be more in touch with nature, meditate and relax. Take the time to read and absorb information. Contact with multiple groups of diverse information can confuse the mind. Find your truth. Begin to meditate in silence. This is a phase where you are opening the contact more intensely with your truth, because the yearning to discover it is greater. So take advantage of this opportunity, daughter, to silence and find yourself, which is something so many at your age do not, and waste this beautiful stage of life. Therefore, daughter, what you need to focus on in your life now is to silence the mind, practice meditation, have more contact with nature, and reduce the amount of information that comes to you. You will see in a few days, and from the first day of practice, the results that will make you feel better, sleep better, and find your peace. Stay in peace, dear daughter. Master Lanto.